Gas prices could reach $4 a gallon by the end of this week as the war with Iran drags on. And now the president is asking NATO to intervene. Fox's Caroline Elliott tells us whether NATO plans to answer the call.
It's been ridiculous. This is actually the first time I've been filling up my car since the conflict, but I used to pay about $50 a tank. Now it's like $65.
Drivers are feeling the impact of war at the gas pump.
Normally it takes about $75 to fill up my car. I'm not going to even try it today.
The price shock tracks all the way back to the Middle East, where Iran has shut down the Strait of Hormuz.
It is only closed to the tankers and ships belong to our enemies, to those who are attacking us and their allies.
20% of daily global oil production passes through the narrow waterway. And after a 2-week shutdown, President Trump is urging U.S. allies and even China to intervene.
We strongly encourage other nations whose economies depend on the strait far more than ours. Iran has always used that as an economic weapon, and it's not going to be able to be used very long.
The president warned NATO faces a, quote, very bad future if U.S. allies do not help secure the strait. But NATO's response hasn't exactly been enthusiastic.
NATO is a defense alliance, not an intervention alliance.
I've always felt that was a weakness of NATO. We were going to protect them, but I always said when in need, they won't protect us.
President Trump says some countries are willing to help the U.S. reopen the strait, but has not said who those countries are. In New York, Caroline Elliott, Fox News.